Okay, our project today is a Yanmar 1601D four-wheel drive tractor. The loader bucket hydraulics are surging, so we're going to drain the oil, remove the hydraulic screen, clean the screen, and install new fluid. In other words, give it a good service to cure the problem. As you can see, still have the postal attachment on it, which I'm going to leave. Down here we have some of the tools that we're going to need. We have two different size sets of jack stands. One set is a smaller, is a 2-ton. Small floor jack, and then we have some larger jack stands in case we have to remove the rear tire on the passenger side to be able to pull out the screen. An assortment of wrenches and sockets, also extensions. We have wheel chocks to chock the wheels to make sure that the tractor does not slide. We have rubber gloves to keep the oil from getting in our skin, as it is known to cause cancer. And while we're doing this service, we have a new oil filter for the engine, new fuel filters, and new air filter. There's plenty of rags, gasket scrapers, Loctite, 5-gallon drum of hydraulic transmission oil. Also a rake, as you can never know where you're going to have to work on your tractor, and if you can rake out underneath, if you're in the dirt, try to level things out and get rid of leaves and sticks. It's also a good thing to do. There's our oil drain bucket. We also have a small bucket for small screws, bolts, necessary things so we don't lose our parts. Also long nose pliers so we can pull out any cotter keys. Again, we're doing a hydraulic oil service and hydraulic screen cleaning on a Yanmar 1601D. Alright, to start off the repair, after you have your tools and all, put down your cardboard so you have something to lay on besides the dirt. Put your oil drain pan underneath. Right here is your drain pan for your drain plug for your transmission. You can drain the hydraulic fluid. We'll be getting that started in a minute in his drain pan, and then pouring it all into recycled containers and putting it out for the city's pickup on the proper day. Alright, well, we removed the 3 bolts on the cover to get to the hydraulic filter screen, which on the 1601 ended up being on the left side of the transmission. The 3 screws. Here's the removed filter. As you can tell, it is totally plugged with dirt and grime. Luckily no metal chunks, so we will wash it, blow it out real good, and reinstall. We drained the fluid from the transmission. Down there's the drain pan, almost full. Still got some transmission fluid draining. When it all gets drained, we'll wipe things off and start putting it back together. Alrighty, we got the filter screen pretty clean. Hard to tell, but it is much better than it was before. You can see through it. So we'll wipe out its housing and get it installed. Maybe a little hard to tell, but it's right there where the light is. There's 3 bolts, 10mm wrench or socket to remove them. And that's where the cover was. The screen gets inserted in there. That's the housing. That is on the left hand side. You can do this repair without removing any of the back wheels. Okay, at this point we got the screen that we cleaned reinstalled, the 3 bolts tightened back up. We have our oil drain pan we've pulled out. We have drained it into recyclable containers so we can put it out and recycle the oil, not pollute the ground. Oh, we are ready to refill our transmission with 303. Remove the dipstick from your transmission gearbox, install a funnel, and fill. We pulled out approximately 4 gallons of fluid, so we'll put back in approximately 4 gallons, and then we will check our dipstick. Okay, we got it refilled with 303 hydraulic tractor transmission fluid. Up to the full mark. We had our loader bucket down, all our hydraulics compressed so we would get an accurate reading. We checked our dipstick, everything was fine. We have no leaks. Started it up, double checked for leaks, no leaks. Best part about it is the front end loader bucket, the FEL hydraulics are now very responsive, which they haven't been like that for the last year. Good reason to service a tractor a little more often. By doing it yourself, the only cost you have is the cost of the hydraulic fluid, oil. It took approximately 4 gallons at, what, $12, $13 a gallon, or a 5-gallon bucket for like 64 bucks or whatever. Depends on the quality of oil you want to put in. Keep your tractor maintained, it's well worth it. All you do is rinse the screen filter out with gas, as we did. Replaced the air filter, replaced the engine oil filter, and the fuel filter. So this tractor has had a real good service and ready for hours and hours and months of use again. Alrighty, well, that's the end of this segment. That was a little cheating. There is one last thing to do. Your job is not complete until you pick up all your tools, including your used oil, and you put them in the proper areas. When that's done, then your job is complete and you can either start to work on your tractor or go have a break.